We're going to look at this example where we have 4x over 2x minus 3 plus 7 over 4x squared minus 9. Phase 1 is to start by looking at those denominators and factoring them all out. So I took the liberty of already doing that portion. This doesn't factor at all. There's no common factors. It's not quadratic. And here's another example of me trying to be a nice person. There's no middle term on the factorization, which means that the parentheses will contain the exact same values, but one will be plus and one will be minus. So I had to think to myself, what multiplies by itself to get 4x squared? And that was 2x and 2x. What multiplies by itself to get 9? That was 3 and 3. One's plus, one's minus. Now that my denominators are in totally factored form, I'm ready to look at the LCM of the denominators, or the LCD. And if it's in any of my denominators, it needs to be in my LCD. This denominator is a 2x minus 3, so that will be in my least common denominator. And then if this has any pieces that this does not currently have, then I'll have to include them. So there's a 2x plus 3 in this denominator. There's no 2x plus 3 over here. I'll include that. And there's a 2x minus 3 in this denominator, and I already have that taken care of. So this will be my LCD. Phase 1, complete. I've got the denominators all factored. I found the LCD. Phase 2 is to look at each fraction separately, and if it's missing any part of the LCD, I've got to include it. So here's where I kind of wish I'd written this whole fraction over a little bit, because I can see this fraction is missing a piece, and I want to include it. Through the magic of computer technology, I can just scooch it over. So this denominator is 2x minus 3. It's supposed to look like this. It doesn't take a genius to figure out that what it's missing is a 2x plus 3. So what I'm going to do is give the bottom a 2x plus 3, and if I give the bottom one, I've got to give the top one as well. On this second fraction, the LCD should have all the same pieces that this has, and that they're identical, so I don't need to add anything. Just a quick side note here, it doesn't really matter that this denominator and this denominator have the same factors in different orders. I don't care what order anything is in, just that all the pieces need to be there. So that's phase 2 is done. All denominators have all the same pieces as the LCD. So now we're going back to Algebra 1, and we're just focusing on these numerators. And we're going to simplify and combine them. I still need to take care of my denominator, but I'm not thinking about it. The denominator is going to be that 2x minus 3 times 2x plus 3, written down in any order. I don't care. I'm going to use Algebra 1, focus on this, and just simplify it. Take that 4x and distribute it to get an 8x squared plus 12x. And then I'm going to combine this portion over here to get plus 7, and I'm done. I'm not going to try to factor the top. I'm not going to multiply the bottom out. I got the denominators the same. I simplified the numerators. I combined the numerators. Problem complete.